I'm Christian Mikuli. I handle the affiliates part of the alliances team at Avangate, where we help software merchants sell online. And where I'm going to speak today about growing efficiently your affiliate program, like working with multiple networks, having your own in-house program, and all the things that derive from that. Now, the three main items that will have an answer for this after this session is: one, the number of network and standalone programs you should be running. Number two is what you should be looking at when choosing which network to join to add it to your program portfolio. And number three would be how much of a difference in revenue you should expect from adding multiple networks or working with multiple networks within your program. And I've listed some very special people there that helped me put up this presentation with interesting data from their observations. So we have Rick Gardner from Affiliate Management, Brooke Schaff from Schaff Partner Centric, Gino Prusakov from IM Navigator, and Denis Kachev from Bytex Group. So, number one, running a program on multiple platforms. Of course, you have your benefits and your challenges when doing this, right? So, let's take them one by one. Number one in the benefits area would be that you expect, and you should expect, to get an increased revenue from that, meaning that having more affiliates would mean more revenue. This is true, of course, otherwise merchants would not be working with multiple networks. However, you should take into consideration that if you're working with now one network now and you add another network, the revenues will not always double, right? So there's a saturation index, I call it, or a overlap between networks with the same affiliates. Number two, the increased reach. Having more affiliates also means that you can expand your sales globally, or you can expand your sales in certain niches. If you have, for example, a software product and you run on CJ, you might consider a dedicated software affiliate network to run your program within, since they have better understanding of this space. Number three would be the technology and tools aspect, which basically means that some networks have better technology than others, or technology that is actually a better fit for what you sell. And that might help you with one of the challenges on the other side, that is tracking and deduplication. So maybe some networks have enhanced reporting on which they compare the orders, and they help you do this much more quicker than the manual process that we all know. Then number four, the last one that I listed here for benefits, would be the flexibility for publishers, because we all know that most of the publishers have preferred networks that they like to work with. So it's only natural and normal for you to as much as possible, get them the option of joining your program within one of their preferred networks. And we'll see on one of the slides that will follow, the latest AppStats data on the affiliates' preferred networks. Now, as going on the other side towards the challenges, of course, number one would be the program management aspect of it. Since you are working with multiple networks, you have to manage the program within all those networks. And that means logging in, seeing the traffic reports, maybe policing affiliates if you're having managed affiliate services, and so on. Number two, and the most time-consuming from our experience at least, would be the tracking and deduplication part, because you have to implement the tracking in the additional networks that you will add, and you have to make sure that you're not paying multiple commissions for the same order, because it only, the client only has touched multiple affiliates on their way to the purchase. Number three would be consistency within the networks. And what I mean here is, if you make a change or if you add a new product to your portfolio, you have to reflect that in all of the networks that you're working with, so that the best practice of having the same conditions in all the networks are respected. Otherwise, affiliates will migrate to the network in which you have the better conditions. And last but not least would be the cost aspect, which is tied to the network cost. Each network has a cost of working with them, and that's also part of the human resources, the program management aspect, because when working with 3 or 4 networks, you might consider having an agency doing all the management for you if you don't have any in-house resources. Okay? And speaking of in-house, I also wanted to touch here the subject of the in-house programs, because some merchants use that. They mainly use that, from what we know, for cost related aspects, because these solutions that they white label and they use it within their own program. Apparently it's less of a cost, but they don't always consider the human factor. So there's got to be one person that takes care of all of the things related to that in-house platform. Payments to affiliates, tracking. These would be the 2 most important things that a person has to go every day, every week for an in-house program. But, however, the best practices that we've seen show that the in-house program is a good idea, might be a good idea for your premium affiliates. So let's say you have 5, 10 premium affiliates which do 80% of your sales, and you might want to get a lower cost for the transactions which they push. So, you have an account manager to handle all of these within an in-house program, and that might be a good idea. But otherwise, networks would be the best choice for you. So, adding new networks, when to do it. These are some top 3 reasons why companies consider adding more networks to their portfolio. So number 1 would be the need to accelerate growth for the overall affiliate program. And overall growth meaning, more traffic and more sales. And the example there I have Abby, we'll have a separate slide on that as well, is that they were working with a specialized software affiliate network when they launched their program. They did that for about 1 year. And after 1 year, they chose to also run the program in a general affiliate network, which is CJ actually. And they saw a very nice rise in revenue. Number 2 would be the new products or services launched would not be a good fit for the current program. And this is, again, the case of HP. We all know HP, they do hardware and other stuff, but in the last couple of months, they invest a lot of time and money into their software division, and they will be launching their program into Avangate, the specialized software affiliate network. So, that's a thing that they chose, because that specific network has the reach to help them on the B2B side. And number 3, on the top most often reasons why companies consider adding more networks would be the need to have international sales, to go worldwide, right? As we all know, most of the networks traffic comes from North America, at least the big ones. So Kaspersky took this approach of working with local networks. So they worked with AdTriplex from Turkey, with OfferForge from South Africa, and with Zanox from Central Europe, Central and Eastern Europe. Again, we will have a separate slide on Kaspersky and see the results better. But again, they saw some 4-fold increase in their affiliate network by working with these local affiliate networks. So, what to look at when you want to further expand your portfolio with other affiliate networks? As you see on the right, those are the results from the latest FStat report on 2014, and you can see I guess there are 15 networks listed there. So that's a good indication of which are the major ones. Also, you might check out MThink's top 20 Blue Book for affiliate networks and for CPA networks. That's another source you can have a look at when thinking about which affiliate networks to go about. But as criterias, I would say that number 1 would be experience with similar merchants. So ask them whether they've worked with other merchants from your niche, or why not check to see if your competitors are working with them, with each network. Number two would be if you have any specific technology or support demands, be sure that the network that you're going to choose, that you're going to launch within, supports those things that you need. And number three, of course, what everybody's thinking about, how many affiliates they have, but I would say further than that, not necessarily the number of affiliates overall, but number of active affiliates. This is usually a number that isn't disclosed by the affiliate networks. But of course, when you're a company and want to join their network, they will probably give you a good indication of that in one-to-one discussions, I say. Okay? And I mentioned the active affiliates because this is basically what you need. Here is an illustration of how easy is to activate certain types of affiliates and what their revenue impact is, just for you to have an idea. Because some networks will tell you that, hey, we specialize in content websites, or hey, we got a lot of coupon websites. Well, you know, you will ask them, what's your affiliate mix? So keeping that in mind, you know, you can take a look here and see that the easiest to activate affiliates are, of course, coupon affiliates. You just have to give them a coupon, price comparison, and specialized niche affiliates. Whether on the content side, even though the revenue is higher, of course, then it's, you know, harder to activate them. You have to work with them to give them the right tools. And on the right, we have you know, I mentioned from the latest book of Gino Prusakov, where he's saying that the average number of active affiliates within a program is anywhere from 3.5% to 14%. So the other affiliates usually just send traffic or just are latent within. So I hope you are within those numbers with your affiliate program. All right. The juiciest part up next. I have 5 more minutes, so let's go. This is the most interesting slide, I think, for this presentation. So we've separated on the left the affiliate program percentage of contribution from the total revenue, right? And we came up with some tiers. And depending on each tier, there are some recommendations there on the number of affiliate programs you should be running and networks. And this is from the observation that we had within our affiliate network and our customers, right? So if you're launching or relaunching an affiliate program and your affiliate program percentage contribution is up to 4% of the total online sales, then you should be adding a general network to your already working niche network if you're doing that already. And the results you should see is at least doubling the revenues coming from that general network, right? If you're between 4 and 8%, and this is what we call a growing affiliate program, then again, you should focus on one niche and one general affiliate network. And in this case, since you already have a running affiliate network, the contribution that the general network will bring would be lower, like we're expecting at least 50% of revenue. Then, for an established affiliate program, which is between 8% and 50% of the total online revenues, you should be also thinking about working with regional affiliate networks. So you probably will sell all over the world, or at least in, you know, similar regions like US and Western Europe, UK. You might go and find regional affiliate networks to help you with that, with your expansion. And of course, for the very niche affiliate programs that do over 15%, and for example, mobile monitoring is one of these niches that we see in our network. Then apart from the niche network, the general network, and the regional or local networks, you might want to consider another general network and also having the in-house affiliate program for that. And the revenue uplift would be at around 25% by adding the other networks that I highlighted with red there, so the general and the regional one. If you don't have any niche networks for your vertical, then just, I would say, look for where your competitors' programs run within, so you get a better idea where affiliates to promote your kind of programs or services are. Right, because if they're there, you might get a chance for them to promote your products as well. It's the easiest way to go at it. So I was promising some dedicated slides on examples. So I was talking earlier about EBI USA, which they added another general network to their program and saw a 197 growth of affiliate sales, extending the affiliate program from Avangate to Avangate and CJ. They also had help from a outsourced program manager, which helped them extend this program. And an important thing to note is the affiliate contribution to total sales rose from 6%, that's how much it was when they were only running Avangate, to 11%, which is Avangate plus CJ. So that's almost double of the revenue. Kaspersky Turkey, the regional approach, they saw 400% uplift in sales from working with the Turkish affiliate network, for example. This is illustrated here. And Telestream, this is actually an example that there's no universally valid recipe. So what they did is actually go the other way around. So they were working with several affiliate networks, with Decelerate, with Impact Radius, and with Avangate. And since they started processing their online payments through Avangate, so their concept, their idea was to consolidate all the affiliate program within the Avangate affiliate network because it would be easier for them to manage it. So that's another thing, that's another reason why some merchants choose to consolidate the program instead of expanding it. The results, of course, in the first 3 months when they closed down or migrated, better said, the affiliates from the other two networks, they dropped 20% in the first 3 months. But then they actually got back to the same level, and now, after 1 year when that happened, they're actually 66% higher than it was before they did this thing of consolidating the program within one network, one niche network. Okay, so one size does not fit all. The key takeaways for this, I would say, very briefly, is number 1, evaluate your needs and resources. Number 2, go with a niche network and at least one general network. This is the basic rule. For regional development, you might want to go with local or regional networks that you can find very easily. And not to forget about this, always monitor your competitors and see where they get affiliates from and where they run their programs. So that's the 18 minutes. Any questions? If you have any questions, guys, there's a mic there, or I can repeat the question. Okay, no questions. I'd like to remind you that you have a feedback form, and we'd appreciate it if you filled out your opinion on this presentation and put it there on the table. Yeah, sure.
Just a general, you had a list of a lot of the networks that are out there. Are there some that specialize in hard products more than soft product, like QuickBank, for example? And I think Avangate primarily is software related.
Digital goods, yes. Yeah, sure. Well, on the digital side, I would mention, of course, ClickBank, which is, just to repeat the question, the gentleman over there wants to get a feeling of, top 10 networks on different verticals, right? Okay.
Hard product versus...
Oh, hardware products versus digital products.
Like, for example, ClickBank, work with somebody who sells hard products.
Yeah. Yeah. So for digital products, I would mention ClickBank, of course. I would mention Avangate, Digital River, Revenue Wire. These are all networks that handle digital goods, right? So from software to access to content and information and ebooks as well. ClickBank is especially focused on ebooks. ClickBank. Yeah, and on the general type of networks, like hardware networks, let's say, I mean, where you can find all types of products, right? I would mention, of course, CJ, ShareASale, LinkShare, what else? Affiliate Window for Europe, Xanox. There are some regional big ones as well. I think I saw in the mid-market A8 from Japan, which is a rising market. Please.
Yeah. Hi. This is Anand. I have a few questions. So I'm getting ready to launch an affiliate program. It's a small company. It's a very new, small product. And I'm going to sign up with ShareASale because of the cost, just to get an introduction into the affiliate marketing network. I'm looking at Commission Junction as well, but I know that their price is a little higher. A few of my questions are like the obstacles I have is the price point of my product is very low. It goes from $99 to $400. And also our website only accepts payments from the United States at this point. So it's a lot of work around. I have to get through a lot of these obstacles, but in order to, I guess, get the most, I guess, bang for my buck, what would you recommend? Like, should I go into 2 networks at once, or should I just work with ShareASale to start with and see how that does, and then go to Commission Junction, or?
I would say that working with, ShareASale, the network that you mentioned, first of all, at least for a couple of months, and get some experience on what's needed for that. Because after that, you can go to, let's say, CJ, and maybe even negotiate a little. Like, I'm having some great results with ShareASale, and why not? I'd like to run with you guys, but you have a higher price point, so what can we do about it?
Right.
Do you have the affiliates for me, or?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so I guess that's all. Thank you. And for any other questions, I'll be available after this. Thanks.